Hello and welcome to a month-long grocery haul video. This is kind of the highlights of everything our family of 6 ate in the month of June as we were entertaining for the summer. If you're new here, welcome. I'm Kristen at Joyfully Thriving, and yes, I shop for a family of 6 in northern Indiana, and I normally use a monthly $475 grocery budget for our family. It's a fairly frugal budget, I realize that. We are blessed with some wonderfully low dairy prices, and I do practice stockpiling and buying ahead to keep my budget that low. Well, June is a different month because it's summer vacation, and I have 4 kids, ages 9, 7, 5, 3, and they're all home with us. My husband's a teacher, he's home, and we're entertaining a lot. In fact, this June, what was unique is that we had a house full of company for a full week, but for 8 days we had 21 people stay in our house. The first 5 days was my family with brothers, sisters, parents, nieces, and nephews that were here, and then actually the morning they left that afternoon, we kind of flipped our house and we had college friends come in with their kids, so another 21 switched there. So if you missed that video, I'll actually leave a link to that in the description because it includes menus and how I shopped ahead and what I planned for that week with company. So it was a lot of stocking up and a lot of shopping, and June does look a little different for that reason. I knew going in I would go over budget, and let's look at what I bought first, and then we'll talk about what that means for my budget. If you like grocery hauls, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. And here's what else you need to know as we're going in. I will show you the date of every trip, and then at the end of that trip, I will show in a little teal box the total for that specific trip, and then I'll change it to a gray box so you can see my running total for the month of June wherever I am at that point in the month. So, ready to get into it? Let me show you everything I bought this month in June. June 2nd, I started off the month with a huge Walmart pickup order getting ready for company coming. So I stocked up on a lot of different things for a lot of different menus in the upcoming week. So I grabbed some more flour to restock, regular milk, 2 gallons of regular milk, and a chocolate and an almond milk to have variety for everyone who will be at our house. We'll have 18 to 22 people staying with us for the next week. So just stocking up on lots of different things. Some Greek yogurts for breakfast, 64 cents. Feta cheeses for a salad I'm doing. Some cream cheese. The 2 packs are still cheaper than buying it individually. So it's $2.86 for the 2 packs currently. Some salami for charcuterie. We're going to do that coming up, as well as hummus for that. I grabbed a roasted red pepper and olive. I haven't tried the Walmart brand, hoping it's good. The taco seasoning and some chocolate bars for s'mores. Grabbed 2 peppers and celery, some croutons, and Caesar dressing for salads this week. Some more taco shells for taco night. Grabbed some Rice Krispies here, if I do Rice Krispie treats, or I have a peanut butter Rice Krispie treats, which are great. And then some rice Chex. I grabbed 2 boxes of those. Already have corn to make Chex Mix coming up. Grabbed a bunch of hamburger buns. This is 3 packages of the 12 buns. It's $2.77 for those normally, compared to $2.18 for the 8-pack. However, they only had 3, so the 4th one they did a substitution, and I went ahead and approved it because I wanted to have the buns. And grabbed 2 hot dog buns as well. Some chocolate sauce and cherries for ice cream, and then I do something called pineapple boats where I put cherries on top. Grabbed that, chili, corn chips for a salad I do. Then we have quinoa, some Cool Whip, animal crackers, and cheese. It's interesting how prices vary. We got $2 for the block, $2.22 for the slices, $2.37 for the cubes, but all different purposes. Sandwiches, charcuterie, just wanted it convenience-wise. Paid a little more, as well as a shredded bag for tacos, and then a big bag of marshmallows coming up. They were out of generic, but that was a decent price. So for everything on this counter to start out the month of June, I spent $120.63. June 2nd, I also went to Sam's and did a big stock up on a variety of things, again for company mostly coming. So I went ahead and got some Kit Kat Fun ice cream. That was an instant deal for $8.88 a box. Grabbed 2 of those. Capri Suns and Country Time lemonade. Capri Suns as we're out and about to have those for the summer. Grabbed some Mission tortillas. This is 40 in here. It was a 2-pack, as well as some uncooked tortillas that cook in 60 seconds. There's 36 in here, and they are very good if you've never done this. The other nice thing is they freeze really well. If you don't have time to cook them all, you can just actually thaw them quickly and have tortillas, fresh tortillas, whenever you want them. 2 boxes of Go-Gurt. It was an instant deal, so it was $5.50 a box, perfect for when the cousins come. Chips were $3.38 for the big bag. The Olive Garden dressing was an instant deal, so it was $7 for the 2 bottles. I didn't think $3.50 for an actual Olive Garden dressing was a bad price, so went ahead and grabbed that. Was going to buy avocados, but then saw the guacamole, so went ahead and grabbed that there. Lunch meat has really gone up in price. It was $9.98 for each container of turkey for 1.5 pounds, which, yikes, is super expensive. But grab that for lunches when we have company, as well as a thing of ham. That was a little cheaper, $7.54 for the ham. Grabbed all those. And then it really was restocking produce. So I grabbed 5 pounds of onions, 5 pounds of apples, 2 pounds of cucumbers, 5 pounds of clementines, 5 pounds of carrots, and 6 heads of lettuce. We will restock throughout this week on produce and different things, but this is what I bought to start out our June, and I spent $140.98 on this counter full of groceries from Sam's. We'll go ahead and add that to the running total in the gray box and see where I'm starting out our June. Okay, I'm jumping in. I don't have a haul to show you, but for June 10th, while we had company here, my husband ran to Sam's and restocked us on meat, some pork chops, some ribs, milk, produce, some different things we needed for our full week of company. And on that trip, he spent $148.89. And then on June 14th, I also ran to Sam's. I was trying to restock on ribs, bought what my husband says were the wrong kind of ribs. We will eat them. They're in the freezer now, but I bought some spare ribs and a rotisserie chicken for dinner and spent $69.66 at Sam's on that trip. So we'll go ahead and add both of those to our running total for June. June 15th, I did a trip to Walmart and Sam's. We'll start with the Walmart here. I grabbed some milk, Cool Whip, croutons. These were just kind of all things we needed in our pantry. Eggs, the cheese dip, breadsticks, and the cheddar cheese crackers were fun summer snacks for the kids. Some pudding, grabbed celery to make potato salad, some green pepper, and then lucked out with clearance bread. Bread freezes great, so whenever I can find it, especially sliced, I'll go ahead and butter it, wrap the whole loaf in foil. We'll eat one tonight and I'll freeze the other one, so whenever I need a side of French bread, I just pull it out of the freezer, thaw it quick, and stick it in the oven, and it's ready to go. So for these couple things at Walmart today, I spent $27.85. And then I went right down the road to Sam's, grabbed some lettuce and mini cucumbers. These are really good if you've never tried them there at Sam's. Grabbed a package of baby back ribs and 3 packages of pork chops. It was mainly going in to stock up on meat. They have a really good price on meat. These pork chops especially are one of our favorites to grill, and they are $2.58 a pound. They're thick, boneless pork chops. They grill really well. So for these couple things at Sam's, I spent $44.34, and we'll go ahead and add that to our running total for the month of June. June 17th, I was in the middle of making potato salad and realized I was out of mayo. So ran to Walmart for mayo and a couple other things I needed for company. Cheddar cheese soup and cheddar cheese to make some homemade mac and cheese. 2 apples, which were almost $1 a piece. Granny Smith apples. Good thing I didn't buy more, because for everything on this counter, it was $12.34. And we'll add that to the gray box in the corner, our running total for June. June 20th, I went into Kroger, actually looking for brisket, which was on sale, and they did not have it anymore, so I grabbed a couple other things that were on sale. The sparkling water was 4 for $12, so $6 for a 24 pack, which is the best price I've seen in a long time. Even though I already had some, I bought 3 more oranges and 1 lime. Bought some hamburger buns for Cookout with Friends, $1.79. Wipes were $1.89 each. It was slightly cheaper actually to buy them separately than to buy the big pack this time. The Coke bottles were on sale $2.99 as a summer treat for travels. And then I can't believe this, but I paid $5 for this box of cereal. This was the hardest thing I've done in a long time. My kids have desperately been wanting homemade Chex Mix, and I had other boxes of rice and corn on cereal. So I actually paid full price for the cereal, and I told my kids, never again will I pay that much. So for this total, I spent $35.06 for this little trip, and I will add that to our total for June now. June 21st, I shopped at Walmart. A couple things I needed for having friends over with allergies. So I knew I needed this specific brand of potato chips to go with the burgers I'm making, quinoa and chickpeas for a salad. Grabbed those things there at Walmart. Grabbed raisins. These individual boxes were up to $2 a box. So then I also grabbed the larger container, which was much cheaper price per ounce. So grabbed those. Haven't bought raisins in a while. Some snack bags, $2.24. The Walmart ones are square, which is really nice when I'm filling snacks for the kids. I like to do that. Cheap loaf of bread for $1.32, 12 servings, which are 2 slices, so I can get 12 Uncrustables out of a loaf of bread. So it makes for fun, easy lunches for the kids. And then shampoo and conditioner, $1.94. I was restocking for the Suave. These have definitely shrunk, as I mentioned earlier this month. They're 22.5 ounces. Those used to be 30 ounces. What are you seeing shrinking sizes by you? And then I also got this for free. This was using rewards from Dick's Sporting Goods. This is how I do long-term food storage. Every couple months, I get a free $10 reward for wearing my Fitbit, and these meals are $9.99, so they're completely free, no tax. So I grabbed one of those this month while I was out too, and I'll just stick those away because those meals last for 30 years. So easy tip, if you have a Fitbit or a Dick's near you, might be worth checking out. Super easy to do. So for everything here on this trip at Walmart, I spent $26.54. And we'll go ahead and add that to our running total now for June. Okay, so that was everything I bought in June. I decided to end the month a little early because I knew I was over budget. So for the end of June, just eating from the freezer and fridge. That's the beauty of why I have a stockpile. I will leave a link to that video below too if you want to check out how I stock my pantry and my freezer. That's what enables me to keep my budget low even when we're entertaining. So the total for the entire month of June, the running total is, if you missed it, I'll put it up here too, was $626.09. Now, I typically use a $475 monthly budget, and initially I had said I was going to pull $100 from vacation to go ahead and supplement that budget. I decided to go ahead and pull in $150 from that, which takes my budget down to $476.29. So I'm counting that as I'm staying on budget. Here's the other wonderful thing, because I showed you everything I bought, but I was very blessed with friends and family as they were coming, and they all chipped in a bit too. So my mom sent paper plates and napkins, which was wonderful. We didn't have to worry about dishes. My one sister stocked us up on a lot of produce that week. My other sister, we had Giordano's pizza one day when we were all eating, and she chipped that in on that. We did charcuterie with friends, and one friend brought in different things. So it really was a group effort. Yes, I did the planning and the bulk of the shopping, but everyone else helped chip in. And like I said, if you hadn't watched that video, you know, when everyone's willing to come to us, we like entertaining, we like hosting, so we're willing to spend a little bit more to make that happen. So how did your June end? It's interesting to know do you raise your budget in the summer months when you have kids home or you're entertaining more? What do you do to cope with that, those overages, or do you just really try to keep it the same? I'd love to know what you do. Things are going to be a little different in going into July while I have you here. I normally post a grocery haul every week, but I'm also a blogger. I run an Etsy shop. I'm a mom of 4. My husband's a school teacher. It's summer vacation. So I'm going to do what I do on my blog, and I'm actually going to take July off from sharing my weekly hauls. I'll pop in at the end of July and rejoin here on videos, probably with my monthly July haul or wherever I am. But just know that for those of you who are normally here every week looking for the hauls, I love sharing them with you, and I will definitely be back, but I'm going to go ahead and just enjoy the summer vacation with my family. So I appreciate that and your understanding, and I hope that you all are having a wonderful summer as well. All right, thanks for watching, and I'll see you when I'm back with my next video.